in order to make a popular video on the whole network. Xiao Shuang follows Wang Kong with Dawei. We arrived at an abandoned shopping mall. The first thing that catches their eye, they were mannequins in the atrium. They are still joking with each other at this time, unaware of the danger at hand. An hour's drive up the mountain. The car finally came to a stop. The sky outside the window is overcast. The distant mountains are shrouded in fog. There is a depressing, damp breath. Doors open. 2 men and a woman walked down. They each had a sports camera on their chest. The camera shoots around. They were whispering. Xiao Zhuang wrinkled his nose, looking at the abandoned building in front of me. Some dislike said, "Didn't you agree to take a picture? Is the video sure to be popular? You brought me to this shitty place." Wang Cheng smiled, tapped him on the shoulder. "What do you know? This place is full of books. Dawei, Compound 2. This building, it was a big shopping center in the mountains. It was a hit. Later, the boss went abroad to gamble, lose, and go bankrupt. Capital chain broken. Creditors come after you." He jumped off the mid-boat in the mall. Wang Tong lowered his voice to scare him. Later, it was turned around several times. Popularity is getting worse. I heard it was because of the boss's ghost. Been wandering here. Customers often see him. Xiao Shuang shuddered, subconsciously took half a step back. "Are you serious? I'm not going in then." Wang Kong and Dawei quickly surrounded him. One persuasion and one push. "Oops, you're our only girl. Who wants to watch every beautiful woman in the video? Don't be afraid. Let's be together. If it's really haunted, the 3 of us can't beat a ghost." Xiao Shuang was half backed and half coaxed by the 2. Walked towards the building step by step. The door was slowly pushed open, make a harsh sound. A damp and decaying breath rushed towards him. Dim light inside, wall skin peeling. The ground is littered with rubbish and broken glass. 3 people with feeble flashlights. Step by step, into the atrium. Suddenly Wang Chong suddenly stopped. The 3 of them will be in place in an instant. I saw Zhang Ting. There were mannequins standing there motionless. They have no faces. Smooth head in the light of flashlight. A pale cold light. The rigid body is posed in various positions, as if silently watching the comer. Xiao Shuang's heart skipped a beat. He subconsciously took a step back. "Why are there so many dummies?" His voice trembled. Wang Cheng swallowed his saliva, forced smile. Maybe it was left by the previous clothing store. David holds up the camera. "When around these dummies, laugh and tease. Aren't they just plastic people? What are you afraid of?" The 3 carefully avoided the dummy, continued to walk towards the 2nd floor. However, Xiao Shuang always feels that there are eyes staring at them in the dark. But when he turned back sharply, with nothing but dummies behind him, around a corner, there's a guy at the end of the corridor. Xiao Shuang's flashlight flickered slightly. His breathing stopped in an instant. Wang Tong and Dawei also stopped, staring straight ahead. The shadow stood motionless in the darkness, as if waiting for them to approach. After a few seconds, Wang Cheng swallowed his saliva, carefully shined the light. "It's a mannequin." The 3 of them breathed a sigh of relief at the same time. "Laugh and scold yourself for being timid. Scared me to death." Dawei patted his chest. "This place is really seeping," Wang Kong said in a low voice. 3 people bypassed the dummy model. Keep going deeper. But things got weird. They go a long way. They will meet a dummy standing not far from them. Place. They always show up just right. as if in silence, watching them move forward. It seems to be deliberately guiding them. Xiaoshuang's fear is getting stronger and stronger. I always feel something is wrong, but I can't tell. When they meet a dummy again, he finally couldn't help but walk over. It was a male model, wearing black overalls. No facial features, smooth and shiny head. His neck is slightly twisted. The body maintains a strange, stiff standing posture. Xiaoshuang's breathing is getting faster and faster. My mind goes blank. Eyes seem to be firmly attracted. Can't move. A strange feeling came to my mind. The dummy seems to be making eye contact with him. Xiaoshuang, you two are a good match. David woke him up with a sudden cry. Xiaoshuang suddenly came back to his senses, but found the dummy's arms were still stiff at his waist, self-feeding intimacy, as if hugging him. He turned pale with fear. Take a few steps back. Dad is sitting on the ground, shaking voice. No, he didn't do that at all. Wang Kong and Dawei glanced at each other. Smile and shake your head. Forget it, Sha. We won't be scared by you. Didn't you do that yourself? No supplement is 500. Xiaoshuang's voice carried a crying tone. Standing up, trembling, he dashed out of the building without looking back. He doesn't want to be in this place anymore. Okay? Wang Qiang's voice came from behind. Then you go back to the car and wait for us. Let's take some more footage and go. Xiaoshuang ran all the way back to the car, slammed the door shut. His chest heaved violently. A layer of cold sweat broke out on his forehead. The silence was terrifying. Only my own breathing. Back in the carriage, he bit his lip. Try to calm yourself down. Does the dummy really move on its own? He began to blame Wang Kong and David. Obviously, they brought themselves to this ghost, but they didn't believe him at all. Xiaoshuang nervously looked up in the direction of the building. It's starting to get dark. Dilapidated building cast a shadow in the afterglow of Salam. It looks like a silent monster is quietly devouring his two friends. Why haven't they come out yet? He was sobbing. Reach out and take off the sports camera on your chest. Boring. I looked at the video I just took. I hope this can ease the unease in my heart. But gradually, his face changed. He just sat there. The body's heart beats faster than before. He finally understands. Something I've always felt wrong about. In the video, every time they meet a dummy, all wearing the same overalls. Has it always been the same dummy? He's been following us. No, it's impossible. He was mumbling something to himself. I don't want to believe it's true. He's breathing fast. Hands are shaking. Keep answering. Pause. Playback. Carefully observe every detail in the picture. Suddenly his pupils constricted sharply. The camera in my hand fell on the seat of the car. He found himself finally escaping the building. Atrium footage captured. It's not the same as when they first went in. One dummy is missing. The one who was originally standing in the atrium. Dummy in overalls. Gone. Xiaoshuang's breathing instantly condensed. The fingertips are as cold as if they have lost their blood. He whips out his phone. Trembling, he dialed Wang Kong and Dawei's phone number, but no one answered. He bit his lip hard, staring fixedly at the dark building, heart beating wildly. It's been 2 hours. Wang Tong and Dawei haven't come out yet, little eyes full of horror. He knew that if he didn't do something, when it's completely dark, he may never wait for them. He took a deep breath and slammed the door open, ran back towards the broken building. Dim light make the whole building appear more profound and accessible. There was a deathly silence. Only his rapid breathing echoed. Finally, he returned to the atrium again. However, the scene in front of you but let his blood freeze in an instant. Stiff limbs, those mannequins, they all changed their positions and postures. The fake people were originally scattered, now neatly surrounded in a circle. He stood there motionless, as if a bizarre ceremony was being held. Their heads are slightly warped, like a silent whisper. Faces made of plastic are lifeless, but it exudes an inexplicable sense of peeping. Xiao Shuang's breathing suddenly stopped. He was stiff. I can only look in from a distance between the gaps of the models. The next second, he saw Wang Qiang's face covered in blood, lying in the middle of a circle of dummies. His eyes are closed. There is still blood on the corner of the mouth that has not yet solidified. Hair and clothes are washed out. Head doesn't move. The fear in Xiao Shuang's heart finally exceeded the limit. The strings that had been tense in my heart suddenly broke. Pupils suddenly dilate. Black in front of you fell heavily to the ground. I don't know how long it has been. Dead Zhang tingly. Suddenly, he remembered the sound of foreign bodies rubbing against each other. Wang Kong slowly sat up. He wiped the blood off his face. Grin. Dawei almost got it. Come out and see how Xiao Shuang is doing. Don't be scared to death. Then we're making a big joke. As his voice fell, behind the pillar in the corner of the atrium, a figure slowly emerged. It's David. He patted the ash on his body. Walk over with a smile. Who asked him to scare us with the white dummy just now? Come and have a look. That was just too cluttered. Xiaoxing's expression is absolutely in place. This video is sure to go viral. Wang Kong also stood up, while moving away from the fake in front of him. People laugh and complain. Your dummy is too dense. I can't get out of here. Suddenly there was a dull sound. Blast in the silent bell pavilion. Wang Kong and Dawei were taken aback at the same time, and he looked up. I saw a dummy in overalls fell to the ground. The stiff limbs twisted strangely, like a puppet with a broken thread. The two face each other, in doubt. Suddenly Wang Kong snorted. He trembled, fell straight to the ground. Wang Kong and David immediately squatted down. Reach out and help him. What's your trouble? But when he saw it clearly, he froze. The back of Wang Kang's head, a contentious wound opened. Blood keeps gushing, soaked the ground. His pupils dilated, mouth slightly open, like trying to say something, but I can't make any sound. David's heart is pounding, fingers shaking stiffly, mind in chaos. Suddenly, a strange laugh broke out behind him. Dawei's back instantly stiffened. The whole person is cold, hairy hair. He turned his head with difficulty. I saw Xiao Shuang standing quietly behind him. Weird smile on his face. His lips slowly opened. The corners of the mouth are even slightly cracked, like imitating smiles in an unnatural way. And in his hands, he was holding a burning marble brick tightly. Blood trickles down the edge of the brick, ticking to the ground. The soft body is so flexible. A photo of Xiao Shuang's lips. It's been a long time since I opened my mouth to speak. It was a low, husky man. The sound seemed to come from another world, with bottomless resentment and gloomy ecstasy.